I think we should be live now, so hello everyone and welcome to race number 2 of pre-season testing / social race racing. And today we're in Russia for the Russian Grand Prix, of course, and we're racing with the 2004 Ferrari F2004, conveniently named. And alongside me in the commentary box for this one is, as always, well, last time, of course, he was gone halfway through the race, but he should be here for hopefully the entirety of quali in the race.
Oh God!
It is James said 14.
Hello everyone. I nearly done the commentator's curse by trying to start another stream, which was. Well, I don't know what I was doing. I'm trying to sign out of an account, so that's why. But I'm here. It's the TFL Classic Car League Social Race 2. Let me begin, by the way, by giving you an update of what's going to be happening next week. So, first race is going to happen next week in Spain, I think it is. I've got the calendar already. This is not great. That's the Dirt Rally 2.0 stuff. Yeah, Spain and the 72 Lotus. I was right in thinking it was Spain. So that'll be next week. There'll be more details announced after this race, probably come the end of the stream. But it is so glad. I'm really happy to have to see a good attendance here tonight, as always.
Hang on a second. I think something's happening.
I'm just signing into something. Hang on. Please keep an eye on its Geronimo and I. Oh, we will. We'll be keeping an eye on everyone, of course. It is a reverse grid from last week's results, as it will be the case from round 2. So it's best to get used to the settings here in the TFL Classic Car League. Ballboy's gone spectator. I will send out more invites, however. In the meantime, we should be beginning very shortly. But in the meantime, let me give you rundown who's going to be racing tonight, as I just send out some invites. So we'll get Mr. Meyer, JB, Little Bucky's here, Matey Boy's here, Pelly Radiant Wizards, Rocco. Then we've got Storm. Then we've got somebody else. Montana, Unseen, Vaporize and Variable, clearly on different games there. Absolutely terrible, but those guys have got invites anyways. So more invites have been given out there just to start things very soon. Is there an app for that fantasy thing, or is it just on a browser? Let me answer Felix directly on Discord. We all back? I think you might have a pit stop.
No. That's already been completed quite a while ago, in fact, in preparation for this race. So, yeah, I'm back now. Should be all good to go. Felix was asking
in the FOL Discord whether the F1 Fantasy League that we've created, and I will give an update about that now, can be accessed on an app or through a browser. I do believe it's only on a browser. I could be mistaken, but it can be accessed through a tablet or a phone. If you just go on the website that's been provided, the link that's been provided, I will put that in again probably tomorrow. And I will give an update now actually on the fantasy stuff, if I just remember my password.
Dun, dun, dun.
I think it's that. It is that. Lovely jubbly. I will tell you who's actually entered so far, because I'm obviously the organiser of this. We've got 8 entries. 8
Dun, dun, dun.
entries
That's good.
into the Fantasy League. So we've got Felix, we've got DeLuca, Silas, V12 Man, Fidgeting Dragon, Deneen, Pelly, and myself.
And
All entered
hopefully
in.
my name will be added soon, if I don't forget, that is. But yeah.
I'll remind everyone at the end.
Lovely.
And it's been set up, by the way, you can only enter one team. You've only got the freedom to enter one team. You can't enter multiple teams. That's quite strict.
Yeah.
But hopefully we might be signing some partners and sponsors coming soon, perhaps. And hopefully that will work in terms of the Fantasy League. So hopefully we might be giving out prizes for whoever wins the Fantasy League. As I know there was nothing given last season when there's only 6 people entered, including TJ McLean, who entered.
Oh dear, oh dear.
But yeah, I'll put the link up. The code should be in the both Discords if you do want to join. You might have to scroll up a bit in the messages, but it should be there. Anyways,
Yeah.
let's get into the comment section.
Oh,
me
and
have a
have you linked it in the thingy?
Oh no,
Discord. That just reminded me, actually.
I haven't. Evening
Discord.
Storm, evening Unseen. All connections look good so far. Yeah, all connections do look good so far. Because Montana's hosting the lobby and Ballboy's not this time around. I think that's the.
What?
There's the problem solved.
Huh?
You were fine
fine.
on. You were fine last time.
Yeah. Ah.
Right. FOL link is in, and I don't want to put it in the Air League chat. Goodness me. Put it in the general chat, the social chat. There we go. Lovely, jubbly. That should be Classic Car League. Social Race 2 is about to begin. I do believe we're going at 7, dead on 7 o'clock, so we will start in about 3 minutes' time, I expect. I'll give out another batch of invites to people, though, in the meantime. Oh, yeah, and F1 sign-ups, proper F1 sign-ups, not the sign-ups, these sign-ups, will open on Monday.
Ah, I thought it was Friday.
It's only purely to get the sign-up form is ready. The sign-up form is completely ready. It is ready and willing to go. But what's going to be happening is I've got to thingy the rules and regulations still. There's still quite a bit to go on that, so I just want to make sure every stone remains unturned and get it done so we can actually do some great racing for you guys next season, and I expect quite a few guys to sign up to that as well, which should be very, very good. Really hoping we get a good batch of drivers.
Yeah.
Hopefully there's some new guys in there. I really want some new guys in this season as well. As I've just sent out another batch of invites to everyone. Is that Rocco that's just joined, by the way? I think it is.
Yeah, he has. So,
Lovely,
I
jubbly.
think that's everyone.
There's everyone, yeah. NASCAR isn't the only series where half the field gets wrecked, as we've shown yesterday. T-Hawk. Well, gonna run that risk. I've just got into spectator mode, by the way, if we want to get going. Z3, TTG Z3, Sondre is here in the comment section as well. Good to see one of my fellow members of TTG in the comment section. Obviously, he's found the link put out by the TTG Twitter account.
Oh. Ooh.
Thanks, TTG, but not good in the classics. And I believe in you, he says. I believe in you. Unseen's just put out just a friendly reminder to everyone to make sure that you put your setup on and there is no formation map. Yeah, so what we're going to be doing here is essentially a reverse grid from Tuesday's results. It's what's going to happen after race 2, after race 1, where the reverse grids will run every week after. So, don't know who that is in the background singing. Goodness me. Yeah, can you shut him up? Or her?
Dear, oh dear. Just hyping up for
But
this
anyways,
race, yes. I don't know what's happening.
Russia multiplayer race. Here we go, and it is straight on 50% race, so we should be done I would say within an hour and a half, given the interviews and everything. We should be done.
I think by 8 we should be done.
Yeah,
with
we're
these
gonna
fast cars
have the race done, but obviously the interviews take a long time.
I
But
do like
everyone
my
is here.
interviews.
Everyone that is, we have sorted out the problems that we had last week, of course, where there was no communication with some of the drivers. Some of them are here tonight. Deneen and Pelly, I think, were two little guys that didn't get invites last week. Last Tuesday just gone for the last one.
Oh yeah.
And I've just noticed actually on the grids that they've got the classic car, like, colour scheme on instead of like Lewis Hamilton, Valtteri Bottas sort of
Yeah.
things. That's quite cool. I like that. Really like that. It might be the only thing I like about this game at the minute.
Oh dear. Well, hopefully we have a
I've
good
heard
race
there's a
then.
patch coming. I've heard there's a patch coming.
been
Storm
rumours.
put it in a tweet. Oh!
Here we
Bloody
go.
hell, 5 red lights better go out. Goodness me, I'm so unprepared. 5 red lights, all of them in Ferraris, and we're off and racing. Little Brookie gets a very good start. Geronimo
Brilliant
bogging down
start.
off the start. Listen to the V8 engines. That is what we like to hear. Old style F1 into turn 1 on one of the brand new tracks here. Oh my god,
Oh.
the contact in behind.
You dive bombing. Oh, that's yeah.
Running wide. All clean,
All
I think
clean, yeah.
that.
I was expecting a
All
huge
clean,
crash,
Montana
but yeah.
making his way through the
All good.
field. Felix leads, Pelly second, Geronimo third. Little Brookie was first going into turn 1. He's now been absolutely swamped. Somebody's wide in the background. JB's lost places. Let's see what's happened to him. He's losing
JB,
places quite
yeah.
rapidly.
Has he got
Lost about
damage?
6 places, I think.
I think it looks fine to me from this angle.
Yeah, everyone.
Oh,
Geronimo
Geronimo.
picking up a 3-second time penalty. Somebody running wide there was Berra. In the background a shot. 3-way battle going on for 4th. Little Brookie holding up a bit of a train here. Fast Racing
He
Wizards
is.
in behind.
I think Bass will get him here.
In
Yeah,
fact,
look at
Bass
the
is going to
speed.
get past. Yeah, look at that. Pure slipstream. I mean, the slipstream's OP in this car. To begin off with. It's Racing Wizards surely not going to go for a double move. Down the inside. Oh, I thought it was
Got one of them, yeah.
going to get on the brakes. Bass just came across.
Who was that
Berra, I
going
think
well?
that was running wide.
Yeah. Didn't even see him return
Was
to track
Berra
there
running
for a
wide?
bit.
Yeah, losing position, still seen, and Montana there, and Storm is just getting embroiled into a battle with him. End of lap 1 though, and Felix leads. Pompelli second, Geronimo third. Bass is side by side already with him down the straight. He's got the inside line, and he's got the move.
But Geronimo will
Bass
get
at
him
the third.
back.
But Geronimo's going to come back. Racing Wizards could have a double
Oh,
toe
look at
in the
this
background
one.
as well.
Brilliant camera
Geronimo
shot
not
this is.
trying that. Tell you what, it's just so nice to have Ferraris going around the track again. The O4s especially are brilliant on this game.
Oh, Montana around the
Pure
outside of
power.
Unseen. Look at this. He's got it done.
Ooh, just push him a little bit off track, but I think that's all within the rules. As Geronimo tried to nick it up the inside of Little Brookie on Geronimo that was. And that's been completed. Deneen now on the back. And I think, honestly, my choice of track and my choice of car, absolutely sensational.
Yeah.
If I've got to say so myself, such close racing. And the whole field separated by 10 seconds.
Yep. 25 more laps to
Listen,
go, of course.
whirring. That's absolutely unbelievable. Deneen down the
sounds.
inside of
Oh, he's
Geronimo,
gone
forcing
wide.
that wide.
Oh!
Oh, nearly in the wall. Montana
How close can
going
you
nicking
get?
round the outside. Petty's picked up a 3-second time penalty. Montana late on the brakes, trying to get past Deneen round the outside of the third last corner. He's got the car ahead. Deneen's got the inside line. They'll might have to give this up. Deneen on the
He's not
inside.
going to.
Good battling, actually. B-League champion-elect against A-League fast improver Montana. And Deneen coming down the straight side by side, and Geronimo and Unseen are going pretty much side by side and behind as well. Brilliant action early on. Early braking by Deneen's just put Geronimo off, and Unseen just got caught on his back end, I think, there. But JB goes past Berra. round the outside. JB's done Geronimo round the outside.
Oh, he's not going down the inside.
Berra with a double move. What a move that is. Geronimo going off track. He'll have to give that up. Berra not quite completing that. That was brilliant though. Absolutely brilliant. These guys are just taking a little bit too aggressively, if I've got to be honest. Just calm it down, guys. You're here to race. There's 24 more laps of this. So just be wary.
Yeah, oh, matey boy
Storm
losing the place. So too JB as well.
Storm on.
Yep.
Storm on JB round the outside. Brilliant move. Committed that really nicely, but the slipstream is going to come into effect. JB's already in the slipstream. Berra looking for a double toe in behind as well. JB now on the inside line. Storm coming across his line a little bit. Oh, Berra! Wow! Has he got it? No, he hasn't.
No,
he ran wide.
He's back out, yeah.
But JB's run wide as well, just in front of him. Berra's going to try and nick it up the inside now. He does. Push him a little wide. Contact.
No.
That's the first real bit of contact that we've seen all night there. Just getting caught on the back end. Hopefully JB might wait up, because we've got 3 wide into the final corner.
Oh, no way. That can work.
It was Geronimo, JB and Rocco, I think it was. Fighting it out. But little Brookie on the back of Radiant Wizards. There's so much going on, I can't keep up. This is brilliant. Felix has pulled away from Pelly though in the meantime. 1.7 seconds. Bass in third, 1.5 seconds down. Little Brookie trying to close in on Radiant Wizards. Montana is already on the back as well. There's Deneen and Unseen fighting behind. Montana should get this. Little Brookie and wide off the corner. Montana, yeah, he's got it done. The 5th place. Little Brookie's going to try and come back at him though. Not something we normally see in the modern F1 cars. Ooh, and a twitch of oversteer there from Montana's Ferrari. And of course, all the guys here are running in the Ferrari, all 4. Felix has pulled that gap again, 2.1 seconds now to Pelly. Montana lining up, Radiant Wizards. This should be easy.
Yeah.
On the inside line. He's running out the slipstream now. It's going to have to be there on the brakes. Cubic driver commitment. Nice. Really nice.
That's
very
P4.
nice indeed there by Montana.
Next car ahead is 3.3 seconds ahead, and that's Bass.
JB. Ooh. Oh, Geronimo.
Oh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Have you seen who's beside him? Oh. Geronimo and Matey boy there.
Oh, yeah. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, look at this!
Yeah.
Oh, look on the inside. Geronimo and Rocco catching the inside there. Matey boy's going to have a run. He's got 2 positions, surely. Down the inside. Oh, he picked up a 3-second time penalty. He's committed it down the inside. Nice.
Great stuff.
Really nice driving. Look at Deneen and Little Brookie as well. Oh! Nia, a little bit of contact. Deneen now down the inside line. Inside line works here. Unseen as well.
Is he going to try one? Oh, no.
Oh, Deneen though keeps it round the outside. Held lovely round the outside. Unseen on the back of Little Brookie trying to go round the outside of him.
Matey
Put him
boy.
behind as well. Oh my god.
Me.
JB trying to get a double move done that. Oh, there's contact.
Damage,
Somebody's
yeah.
got front-wing damage. I think it's JB.
4 white. Oh my
gosh. Jesus Christ. I don't think I've seen 4 like that. There's more contact. It's Matey boy. Matey boy's got front-wing damage. I think he had a collision with, I think it was Berra there. He might have had a little bit of damage with, and I may just point out, I think Berra's got left side end plate damage. I do believe there is a winglet missing.
Yeah.
Compared to the other cars, there's a winglet missing. So I think that is the front wing damage that we've seen. So much going on. Jimmy down the inside of Geronimo, trying to go around the outside. He's holding it, he's holding it.
Oh, look at Rocco.
Rocco's around the outside of him. Geronimo getting the inside on though, getting the much better run off the corner. These guys, no room for error here. Montana sets the fastest lap of the race, he's now up to 4th. He's gone past Radiant Wizards, I do believe. We've missed that. Berra trying it on Rocco down the inside. Oh, forced him wide a little bit. Berra's just got to calm it down a little bit. Not what I like to see from an A-League reserve. Or an A-League full-time driver. Silas getting overtaken there by Berra. God, there's so much going on. Oh! Oh! Geronimo just moving across Rocco under braking there.
Yeah, oh, who's gone
And I
off
hate to
there?
say it. Yeah, it's Barrett's gone off.
Barrett, alright.
Oh my god, it could be 3 wide. It could be 3 wide. It's 2 wide nearly. Rocco late on the brakes. Geronimo's trying to go all the way around the outside of him.
Oh, he's gonna run out of
Look at
space.
Silas in behind. Oh, contact. And Rocco down the inside of Berra. Sorry, it was Berra down the inside of Rocco. 3 wide and behind. Oh, there's contact movement. And that's Rocco just getting caught, I think, on Geronimo's left side of his car. He's just going all the way around the outside of him.
Superb stuff, but now will be under threat.
Lap 6 out of 27.
Geronimo and Silas as hello.
Unexpected visitor here in the party chat. Goodness me. Geronimo trying to go on Rocco.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Is Bobo here?
Yeah,
Yes, he is.
I'm here as well.
Hello.
Good evening.
I'm TF World Classic League going on at the minute. This is thrilling stuff. Honestly.
I
Brilliant.
can't see it, so all I'm
It's
going
on
to
the
say
F1
is
channel.
big up whoever loses this race because they need to improve. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say. So yeah, I'm going to lose to it somehow.
Wow.
Well, it's obviously got to be Matey Boy then, because he's got no chance of winning. 36.9 seconds
Matey
down.
boy, yeah, he pitted actually, Matey boy. Geronimo trying to go around the outside of Rocco. Again, just turning in a bit on him there.
Yeah,
Not picking anything out
look at
here.
this.
Oh, he's down the inside though.
Oh my goodness.
No. Rocco's back on the inside of him. That's the best piece of driving I think I've seen Geronimo do in quite a while. If I've got to be honest, that was brilliant through there with Rocco. Have a go, Rocco. Oh, late on the brakes. Rocking up with the ABS there. Without ABS, I should say, he's running. So, lap 7 out of 27. We're pretty much halfway through. Pretty much a quarter way through this race now. Felix out in front by 2.8 seconds. Pelly second. Bass third. Montana's got close though to Bass. A
3/10. Oh yeah.
Closing in.
Could get him down into
But Bass
turn
is pretty
2.
good in this car, I think. If I recall from a classic car race we've done before, pretty sure he's good
Oh
in
yeah.
these. In this
He's
car
got the
especially.
speed,
Montana
yeah.
though catching, reaching 205 mile an hour, just slightly coming across him there. But he's got the move done. It's fair stuff.
Oh,
Kelly's got a
Kelly.
3-second time penalty. Oh, and Deneen down the inside of Reading Wizards. Ooh. Could have seen it, but now, unseen, tries to see the impossible. Down the inside of Deneen now. Trying to go for it. Good commitment if he shows it around the outside, which he has done.
Oh.
Has he kept it on track? He has. Brilliant move. That is brilliant. That's what we like to see, the mix between TFRL and FRL coming together here in this Classic Car League. Fantastic stuff. Unseen, of course. Champion F2 against B-League champion-elect Deneen. Brilliant racing.
Yep, another superb overtake here today. And we should see more because Montana is catching Pelly.
Whoa. Yeah, Montana is catching Pelly. Geronimo's just trying to look for a move there on Rocco. In the meantime, I'm keeping on board with this battle. Oh, Silas. Saw the move, saw the gap there on the inside of Geronimo. Didn't quite go for it though. But Geronimo, I think, was going to close it off. Run through Montana right on the back of Pelly though. I think last but to first challenge looks on here at the minute. Is he too quick for these guys, even in classics?
Oh, I think so, yeah. Put him in any car, really.
Well, he's just setting the new fastest lap
yeah.
there.
He'll win.
Backs up the point. These cars, of course, only got 7 gears as opposed to 8 in the modern day F1 cars. Montana could launch one on Pelly, not quite. Well, Pelly getting a poor run off there. Montana now trying to nip up the inside, but I think Pelly is going to have to be forced all the way around the outside onto the inside line here. Oh, Pelly! Goodness me!
Goodness.
Losing control of the car, I think. He had a snap of oversteer going through the corner. Montana did well to recover that. Saw the wheel. He was probably thinking, shit, I'm going to crash here. Goodness me.
Was very close indeed.
But he is holding up.
Pelly back ahead.
He is holding them up here. Pelly. Perhaps just
Yeah.
extending a bit out in front.
If there are only a couple of laps to go, then yeah, this would be race defining. But because we've got another 17, 18 laps, I think Montana
Anything
won't
can
be too
happen.
worried that he can't get through it, you know, on his first attempt here. He should get through in the second or third. Down into the biggest breaking point here. Oh, what a move this will be. He's done it.
Oh, I missed that. I was looking at my screen.
Oh, Pelly
Oh,
spun.
Pelly spun! Pelly spun. Reading Wizard, Unseen and Deneen have got to be careful because it's an unsighted corner!
Oh, my God.
Oh! Pelly's back underway. Pelly is back underway. Everyone's fine. Thank goodness for that. Pelly getting caught on the inside. He might come in the pits. He is. He's going to come in the pits because he's just... he was trying to go on the inside there,
Got
but
damage,
Deneen
yeah,
was on
he
his
was
outside. And Pelly's in.
Front left.
Brilliant stuff. Hardly any comments. This is what we like to see. If you do want to get in touch, of course. I was meant to send Lewis actually the sign-up storm to this,
Oh,
and I haven't. So I will get onto that tomorrow morning. I will promise. Or after this. Oh, Geronimo! Losing control of his car. But Unseen's on the back of Radiant.
you get the move? No, he won't. He's backing off and waiting to the next biggest opportunity. Actually,
Yes,
where's
it's closing up.
Pelly gonna
Pelly
reach
came up
Orion?
behind Silas.
Right, oh, Matey
About
was so far behind.
2 seconds behind, I think. Yeah, about a second behind he came out. Behind Silas. Geronimo and Rocco still having their own private battle Unseen, trying to sense the opportunity down the inside there on Radiant. Not quite.
I think Unseen will get the
Runs
move
down
done
the
here.
straight. Has he got straight line speed set up? Round the outside?
Maybe. Oh, he's able to
Radiant
defend.
Wizards has run a bit deep. He can go up and under.
Switch back.
Oh, good positioning of the car there though. Brilliant positioning by Radiant Wizards. And look who's on the back. Deneen's on the back and Little Brookie's getting involved.
Yeah.
Storm perhaps could get involved in this as well. This is all evolving up into a 5-way battle for fourth. Pretty much. If these guys catch up in behind, it will be a 5-way battle for fourth. Certainly is a 4-way battle because Little Brookie's just tagging on to the back end of Deneen pretty much there. Coming down the straight,
Sure,
Reading
yeah.
Wizards. Unseen could have him into turn 1. He's going to have to be forced around the outside. Lay on the brakes. He's later on the brakes than Reading Wizards, but he sticks it up the inside. Just maintaining within track limits as well. Deneen and Little Brookie getting brilliant views of this and behind as well. Unseen though up the inside. He's got him. Reading Wizards trying to go back up
Oh,
the
he
inside.
tried, yeah.
Not
He had a
quite.
look.
Deneen. Look at Deneen.
He's
He's
got
gone
him.
past Radiant Wizards. Radiant Wizards had a snap of oversteer there. Radiant losing position. He's lost 2 positions because that was Little Brookie who has a half spin.
Oh,
And there's Storm
that's
now on the
good.
back of Little Brookie. Oh,
Well
some of the
recovered,
drive.
though.
Well, I wouldn't say some of the driving's absolutely brilliant, but this is really thrilling stuff. And
Oh,
there's
yeah.
a battle for the lead coming up as well. Montana 8 tenths off Felix. Ho ho ho!
No, if Felix can hold up Montana for, you know, 2-3 laps, then we could have quite an interesting race if Bass is
could
able
have
to
a-
catch up and do
We
something
could
to
have a
try and
3-way
stop
battle for
Montana
the lead.
to win, yeah.
Yeah, we could have a 3-way battle for the lead, but I think Bass is off the pace by about a second compared to Montana per lap. So that is just going to extend out, and Unseen probably, I don't think, won't catch him. So Bass looks safe for third at the minute. Yellow flag sector 2 is that Pelly round.
Yeah, oh,
Yeah, he's
that's
parked it. Has he had contact with Geronimo perhaps there, or Rocco? One of the two. He was getting involved in that little scrap. He's retired.
It's our
Unless he's
first
been
retirement.
sick. I have been told he is not 100% tonight.
Oh yeah, I'd spoken to him as well about that, but that's unfortunate for him.
Oh.
And at least
Battle
he
for
can go
lead.
off and rest now. Already? Oh my goodness me, Montana
Already?
is just so quick.
Montana closing up under the brakes, but Felix gets a much better run out, but that is going to prove costly, I think. 3-second time penalty there for Felix. Defending off Montana. These guys are really attacking the corners as well. Oh my god, I've just realised we're nearly halfway through the race. Jesus.
Yeah.
Gone quick. Gone quick,
has,
it's only
yeah.
20 past 7, goodness me.
This is a very quick car, of course, much quicker than the Williams that we had last
Brilliant. Yeah, Radiant picking up a 3-second time penalty there. Just losing touch to Deneen. And all of that 5-way battle for 4th now getting more like spread out and possibly a 2-way battle for 7th. I think. Or 3-way battle for 6th. More than anything else. Montana though taking a much wide out line compared to Felix. This means, of course, there's no pit strategies, I don't think, in these cars. Unless there is, and I'm totally mistaken.
No, you should get
the only guy that's pitting is Matey Boy. Montana, however, closing up. He's closing up. Pure slipstream. He's going to have to go right around the outside. He could dip to the inside here. Oh, and he didn't cover it. Felix did not cover it. That's a basic error from a driver there. Felix didn't cover the inside line good enough, and Montana just literally eased off the throttle. He's going to have to go around the outside. He could go up and under. Oh my god, he's alongside him. Felix is fighting back. I think Montana's just about to keep this down the inside line though. Felix late on the brakes. He's going to run out wide.
Oh.
This should be Montana's, but it's still side by side. Bass is catching up as well. In behind. Silas and Geronimo getting caught in a bit of a battle going on further down the order as well. Geronimo's gone past Silas. Again, Bass has picked up a 3-second time penalty. Montana through though. And I think that will now start to extend out.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Oh well. Hopefully, yeah. We'll see what
got taken
Felix
out
can
by
do.
Geronimo, apparently, Pelly saying. But, Geronimo saying it was desync. Send it into the accident log, guys. Send it in on Discord, on FOL Discord, and we'll have a look through it, of course. I know, we can't really blame it on the drivers if the game's poorly coded anyways. Oh.
Hold on a second. Felix is keeping up here.
Slipstream.
Yeah, so
That's like strong boots.
maybe he couldn't pull away. Maybe Montana can't pull away as he'd like to.
6-10 Bass is on the back though as well. Second separate in the top 3. Interesting battle developing for 7th, I do believe. Storm on the back a little Bucky, could see a move. He's closing off. Got a double toe as well. Storm. I'm going to choose their lines. Little Bucky just came out a little bit out wide there. Not 2 moves on the braking, it was just 2 moves of the car to get his line there. Rather than anything else. I thought Storm might have tried it, but not quite. Montana leads. We're halfway through. Montana leads by a second now, so I think contrary to what we said at the beginning of the lap, he is now beginning to pull away. Felix second, Bass in third. Little Brookie picks up a 3-second time penalty. Silas is in. Silas is into the pits. No front wing damage, I think that's just for tyres.
Oh, he's retired.
Oh, he's retired. Now, has he retired? Has he seen something else that we haven't? Possibly a glitch barrier? Possibly a desync? Not sure. Storm on the back of Little Brookie.
Yeah, he should get it, although Little Brookie might
should, he's not.
and...
He's on the outside line, Little Brookie. Ooh. Ooh.
Yeah, Little Brookie stays ahead for now.
By the way, the yellow flag for Sector 1 was for Silas, because he retired in the pit lane. Little Brookie defending it well. Little Brookie's going to be coming in, I think. Oh no, it's not. He's defending the inside line. Just the way he positioned his car was looking like he was going to come in the pits. But Storm's on the back of him. 7th and 8th. This should be the move.
He's a lot closer, yeah.
This should be the move.
There we go.
Runs out the slipstream. He's losing speed under the brakes.
Oh.
Storm, Little Brookie though. That is great driving from him. Good defensive driving there by Little Brookie. Storm just over-revving his engine a little bit, I think. Trying to get him. The Fish Stadium on the left-hand side of the screen, with the ice hockey arena on the left-hand side there as well. Felix has got another 3-second time penalty. Let me run you through, actually, the top 10 in terms of race-directed penalties. 2 warnings for Montana. 3 penalties for Felix. 1 penalty for Bass. 1 penalty for Unseen. 2 penalties for Deneen. 2 penalties for Radiant Wizards. 5 penalties for Little Brookie. Goodness me. Storm's got 3 penalties, JB's got a warning, and Berra has got 2 penalties. So that's the rundown of the top 10 on penalties. Bass beginning to close in on Felix, is he? 1.5 tenths. That just looks... It's either fluctuating or Bass is closing in. At the minute, I think it's fluctuating.
Yeah. I think so. I think these guys have got very similar pace. Oh, then.
Deneen on the back. Unseen running down the straight. And, oh, in fact, Storm on the back of Little Brookie. Cut to that instead.
Yeah, this is a lot
so
closer.
Much closer. He could go for it. Little Brookie, though, this is the same that what we saw. He's got the car further alongside this time, Storm. Down the inside, late on the brakes. Little Brookie gives him the room. Move completed. Storm up to 7th. Nice move. And Deneen. Well, on the back end of Unseen, he's really keeping him working here tonight, Deneen. Just to think, this guy is that Deneen is only 13, and Unseen is probably what 3 times his age, I would say.
Yeah, Deneen's doing a great job.
Not be rude to Unseen, of course.
Yeah, I think Deneen is definitely looking quicker at this stage of the race and should be seeing a move done any time within the next lap or so, or even now. Actually, he's very close.
Maybe
to
now. I don't. The straight's just running out in time, I think, for him. Could go late on the brakes. Unseen runs it deep though. Deneen could go up and under. He is. He's going to think about it. If he gets a good run off, he could be late on the brakes here. There's a yellow flag in sector 1. Is that Geronimo, perhaps? I think it is, because I fancy his time moving.
Yeah, he's slowing right down, and uh-oh. Matey Boy's coming.
Uh-oh. Silas has left the session as well. Matey Boy is coming, but I don't think he's close enough. But Deneen on the back of Unseen. He should be following the slipstream, I think. That is what is going to cost him if he can't get this move completed. He runs in the slipstream. Is he going to try and do a Montana down the inside? No, he's not. Unseen's broke too deep. Deneen's got Unseen past.
There's a bit of contact then.
Tiny little bit of contact, but I think it's purely because Deneen was carrying a bit too much speed going into the corner.
Yeah.
Unseen was rejoining onto the track. Slight bit of contact, but nothing major. But Deneen would, I think, would have had that move done anyways if there wasn't contact.
Yeah, and oh, how's Little Brookie doing? 3
Still
tenths
keeping him
behind.
honest.
Yeah.
Just gotta watch out he doesn't cut any more corners though, because he's already picked up, I think, 5 penalties the last time I checked. Don't want to be picking up any more. That goes for everyone else out on track.
Oh, he's picked a penalty.
What have I just said? What have I just said? Oh, Geronimo's crashed.
He's got past. Oh, Matey Boy's got past.
Uh-oh. I'm not sure actually if Geronimo's making mistakes. I think he is. And Matey Boy now passed.
He's gonna
Let's watch
get the
this.
move.
Let's keep a really close eye on this.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
That's why.
Dear.
Yeah, he broke very late. There's the. Is that Montana going through? That is Montana going through. Felix and Bass into turn 1. Bass really close. So Geronimo now being lapped. Matey Boy shouldn't worry about anything like that. I think Geronimo was purely about. Must have been about 25 yards too late on the brakes there, and that's why you saw him spin. Oh,
yeah. Interesting.
Montana.
Yeah.
3-second time penalty. And I may just point out, do you know how Deneen got past Unseen?
Yeah.
That gap has extended out. For now, anyways, it's extended out. Deneen is doing a sterling job in 4th place. Could be seeing him in F1 next season? Perhaps?
Looking good for him, yeah, in that respect.
In the meantime, Bass closing in on his fellow compadre. Felix, down on the braking zone, not close enough. But honestly, this action, I don't think we get this good of action in the modern day F1 cars in league racing as we do here tonight.
Yeah, well, apart from USA.
Phenomenal action.
Apart from that one race in
Yellow
USA
flag sector
in the Cup
3,
race.
Geronimo.
Yeah. It's pretty much given up, I think, at this point.
Yeah,
with
that's
the
Deneen
laps
behind
to
him
go.
as well. Yeah, Geronimo's just losing control of the car going through the corners, but he's doing a good job. I think he should just retire, probably. Give up out of this race. Get 13th, I think he's booked for that position now. Can let everyone get out of the way? Yep, Storm's going to be coming through soon. There's the yellow flags for him. Oh!
Lovely jubbly.
See that, by the way, how's put in... Geronimo saying losing the back end under braking. That's what we're seeing now with him, quite literally. And Silas, by the way, putting in my car accelerates like everyone gains 5 seconds out of the corner. So Silas struggling with the car, it seems. Maybe classic cars are not for him. Who knows?
Perhaps.
But it's a car. It's a different car every week. That's the good thing about this league that we're running. It is a different car each week. So if you don't like the Lotus 72, you might like the one that's after that. We'll see certain drivers be very strong in some races and drivers be very poor in others. Gonna be a bit mix and match, I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be very
what
interesting.
What we've seen in the two social races, yeah.
Should mix things up a lot, hopefully. Except for Montana, obviously, because it seems like he's on a different planet.
Yeah, I will just confirm this, by the way. We will run the Classic Car League at a slightly later time. I know a couple of the guys who are obviously ahead of us in time zones. They've complained about 7 o'clock being a little bit too early for them. But I think we're going to be running at 8 o'clock the first race.
Interesting.
Okay with oh, you're back. Oh.
I'm very sorry.
Sorry.
I presume the race has started.
Oh, we're 21 laps in almost.
Oh well. So how's the race been?
Oh, you've missed out. You have missed out. So there's been brilliant overtakes, especially in the first half of the race. Some of the overtakes were brilliant.
Oh,
Probably
well.
the cleanest driving we've seen from FRL drivers as well.
Well, I'll catch up back with you guys after the race. Enjoy yourselves.
Ah.
No.
There's only 6 more laps after this, so...
Yeah. Still half an hour left on the show.
Dun.
Half an hour? Oh, was it? Oh.
He's watching Top
I'm
Gear or
loving
something.
it. No, it's called the
Speaking of-
Umbrella Academy. But anyway,
Oh.
bye. As
Well,
I've just
well.
been invited to a party with Legend Killer.
Oh, is
Dun,
that
dun,
FIFA by any chance?
Oh,
Possibly.
yeah, maybe, yeah.
But I will tell you one thing. The elapsed time for the party is 11 hours.
Oh, Jesus.
So,
I could have
goodbye.
came on earlier and Bull Boy could have invited me. Goodness me. Berra picking up a 3-second time penalty there. Berra's really had a quiet race. He's getting embroiled in them early battles, but it just hasn't sort of went anywhere after that.
Yeah.
It's the case actually for most of the mid-pack and on the rear as well. Rocco and Mateball, they've really never changed positions. Thinking about it.
Yeah, after their...
We're on. In fact, they've lost positions.
They've dropped back, of course. But yeah, 2 close battles for 2nd and 4th. Starting to really heat up now with the lesser amount of laps
Wasted
left to
30
go.
seconds.
Oh, hello.
What's
You're
happened?
back again.
They were just asking if you could get Rocco some more screen time.
Oh,
Rocco
okay.
more screen time.
Oh, yellow
He's down
flags.
to 11th. Yellow flag sector 3. It's Geronimo again.
Geronimo, right. Alright,
And
here's
Macy
the screen time for Rocco, I should say.
Oh, Mateball was letting through the thingy. Yeah, Rocco going down the straight.
Yeah, I think
I'm
that's
very
enough screen time
lonely.
for him.
Yeah, I'm very, very lonely in 11th place. 20.4 seconds off Berra.
Well, he's weaving. I think he's He's listening into the stream.
I think he's saying hello to us on the stream.
Uh,
In the meantime, is Bass closing on Felix here? I'll just keep
210.
on board with this. Oh, nearly in the back end. Oh, very
That
late
was
on the
close.
brakes there, Bass. Nearly in the back end of Felix. Geronimo's ahead as well. He's got to get out of the way of this. He's got to get out of the way of this. I hope he does move.
Oh, he does.
And he should pull
Brilliant.
off the side. There we go. He's moved off. Thank you, Geronimo. The sportsmanship being shown all around here in the TFRL. T brackets FRL. Or open bracket T, close bracket FRL. That's the car league. Or T dash FRL.
Yeah, whatever way.
There's so
you
many
want to
names for this. Oh dear. Anyways, let me have a look at what is going on. Dirt Rally 2.0 is an absolute banger. Just been told. Little Brookie's been disqualified. I did
How?
mention about his penalties. He's been disqualified for multiple
Oh.
penalties. So unfortunate.
Dear,
Premature
oh
end
dear.
there for Little Brookie. He had 5
Oh.
Oh, Felix has gone! Felix has
Oh,
Oh, he does control
my
of the car completely!
goodness
How
me.
on earth has he not got front wing damage from that? The tyres must be absolutely shot now with that. Goodness me. Bass now into second. Quite luckily, I think, into second. He's got the advantage. He wasn't really closing up. Is Felix going to have the pace now to catch back onto Bass?
Well, of course, he'll have the
Who
slipstream.
knows?
But yeah, who knows what could happen here? Will Bass be able to unravel and reveal his true pace now in these early stages with clean air? But I think these guys are
somebody
too
was picking
close.
up apparently.
Those two guys are very similar in their performance.
Unseen and Deneen have been really close to each other for the last like 5 laps now.
Yeah.
Must be at least the last 5 laps, because Deneen, once he got past, he's keeping Unseen really honest here. Unseen trying to catch back up. Deneen's going to have a tow here off Geronimo. He's got to get out of the way though. Geronimo should get out of the way on the straight, I think. Hopefully. He's going to move out the way now. He's not moving out the way. Move out the way. Move control.
Oh!
Oh, goodness me! Did he realise he was there, perhaps? I'm not sure. There wasn't any contact. That was dangerous.
That was, yeah, that was really too close. Really, shouldn't have been that close. Should have just let them through earlier before the track kind of turns before the braking zone.
Yeah. Well, that has got Unseen a little bit closer, actually, to Deneen. He's going to run down the straight, but I think the straight's just going to run out in time. He should be about 3/10 off going into turn 1. Less than 3/10 off.
2/10. Oh.
Geronimo
Just
just
had a bit of
messaging
a
me
look.
saying Unseen lol. I'm not sure if you saw that as well.
No, but
Was that to me personally? Oh no, it was in the thingy. In the TFL chat. Felix losing time to Bass, by the way. Second and third looks over and done with. Montana's just running away 11.3 seconds out in front. Bass second, Felix third if you're just tuning in. And why wouldn't you be tuning in to this? As we see Unseen on the back of Deneen. I hope, anyways. Otherwise, it's going to be radio commentary. Unseen on the back end. 4/10. He hasn't got enough again. That could be Mateyboard they're approaching as well. Anyways, he's picking up a 3-second time on the in behind.
Yellow flags again. And no surprises there on who that is.
Geronimo?
That's a much better place to let them through. Just slow right down and let them through.
Yeah. For the majority, he has been letting drivers through, which is good sportsmanship, and that's what we like to see. And in fact, I don't think there's really been anything, apart from Pelly's apparent collision with Geronimo, which might have been down to desync, might have been down to driver error, who knows. But apart from that, I think, if if I'm right in saying, everyone's been clean. There's been some brilliant racing. This sets the scene for the rest of the season.
Certainly does. For round 1, of course, which is next week, right?
Next week, next Tuesday, Matey Boy letting the 4th and 5th route, Deneen and Unseen. That's why you see the yellow flags there. Yeah, we do start next Tuesday. Time will be confirmed. I'm pretty sure we are going to run at 8 o'clock though. We're going to run an hour later than what you're seeing at the minute.
Bum, bum, bum.
And do you know how you said this race would last an hour? We'll be done by quarter to 8.
Wow. Goodness me, these cars yeah, it's a whiz past, yeah.
Pretty much flat out. This race. But it's been absolutely brilliant. I mean, some of the driving we've seen, some of the close action, especially 10 seconds separating the whole field at the beginning. Brilliant action. Seems to have got overtakes Deneen, just getting caught a little bit on the tyres. Here comes Unseen. Is he going to try and launch it down the inside? He's close enough, he launches it on the brakes. Unseen, Deneen though hangs around the outside. Great stuff by the Irishman. B-League champion-elect against F2 champion. Unseen against Deneen. It's F1 against TF1 here on the penultimate lap in Russia. Deneen has got to try and defend this. He's switched to the inside line. Is Unseen going to defend it though? Yes, he's done it. Montana down the inside. Late on the brakes, but he's too late on the brakes. Deneen though locks up. And that is advantage Unseen. If he didn't look up there, Deneen was certain to get the move done. But he could now, down the inside of turn 3, through the flat left-hander. Deneen launches down the inside, not quite. Trying brave moves here, the Irishman. Trying to close up on Unseen, doesn't go for it this time. Gets a much better run though. Absolutely brilliant stuff. Unseen, clinging on. I think Deneen's got the better pace.
Yeah, I think he does. But Unseen was able to stick with him, so they're very similar on pace. But which one?
Deneen just getting caught out wide there. Unseen's began to pull away. That's crucial. That really is crucial. But is Deneen going to be close enough under the braking zone here, running down the straight? Unseen, we're about to enter the final lap, I do believe, as well. Montana will about to go on the final lap now. He's just entered the final lap. With the fastest lap, yellow flag sector 3 is that thingy. Deneen on Unseen! Deneen on Unseen down the inside, can he?
Oh.
Just losing the control under the braking. And Unseen, there's Rocco actually, that's Rocco, not Geronimo. We apologise for that. Deneen's trying to launch it on the inside again. He's getting involved in this, Rocco. He's got to get these two going and get a good view in behind. But now Unseen's going to have a tow. Deneen Shuley's going to have a double tow running down the straight. Final lap. Can Deneen launch it? I really want to see a good move here from Deneen. B-League champion-elect against F2 champion in FOL. He tries to see it around the outside of turn 1 again. He just loses control of the car. Rocco getting out of the way there. Thank you very much for that, Rocco. Breathtaking stuff. Deneen, by the way, picking up a 3-second time penalty on the exit of turn 2. Just thought I'd point that out.
Yeah.
Montana leads. Bass second, Felix third. This is phenomenal stuff. Felix trying to close in on Bass. I don't think it's going to be good enough. And in fact, I think he's going to be losing third. The yellow flag, is that for Geronimo? Must be. Yeah, it is for Geronimo. He's off track. But now Unseen, just pulling away. I think this is over. I really think this is over. Could be deja vu. Again, he closes up. There's Geronimo.
Never say never.
Deneen.
I think you might go for it here.
Never say die. Montana's through the final corner. He's going to win here. Montana wins. Deneen has got to do a never say die move on Unseen here. Not quite. He could launch it here. This is the only other opportunity, I think. Unseen taps the back end. Sends him into a spin almost. Goodness me. Getting caught on the back end. Bass has finished second, Felix third. 3-second time penalty for Felix. So it wouldn't have mattered anyways. I think Unseen's just about to hang on here.
Yeah.
Unseen across the line in fourth. Deneen in fifth. As they remain as they are. Deneen having another 3-second time penalty extra. Then Unseen there. Reading Wizards coming across the line in sixth place. Storm in seventh. And again, as is the case, 3-second time penalty more for Radium Wizards. There, JB's going to be coming across the line as the only other one really to compete, I think. Geronimo should finish, and Rocco should finish as well very soon. Oh, Rocco's going to be doing donuts.
Ah.
Boring stuff. Bera apparently complaining about gearbox issues. Apparently.
Oh, that's interesting.
That's interesting. JB across the line, by the way, to finish 8th. As we just wait for Rocco now to come across the line and finish up in 11th place. And that is the race over and done with for tonight. Rocco, well controlled just before the line. If he can finish. He's getting the airtime now that he's getting.
Certainly.
Reversing across the line, yeah, Rocco reversed across the line, finishes in 11th place. That was a brilliant final 2 laps though. Deneen and Unseen, hats off to both of them, absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, it's been a thrilling race throughout. From laps 1 to 27, superb stuff with only minimal contact. That's what we like to see. And there's your podium. And will it freeze? Will it freeze?
What do you mean, will it freeze? Montana wins though. Every time on the straight it is moving to the left. That's the car, that is, not any other driver.
It hasn't frozen.
Montana wins though. Plenty of penalties though for the guys here tonight. But Montana wins. Is he going to be the champion come the end of the season? Who knows?
Yeah.
Bass in second, Felix running off the top 3 in third. Some brilliant action between those 3, especially in the mid part of that race. Unseen 4th, Deneen in 5th. Radiant Wizard 6th, Storm in 7th. JB, the only one not to get a penalty. So hats off to him. Bera 9th and Matey Boy finishing in 10th. Rocco and Geronimo also finished. Silas, Pelly and Little Brookie were the only 3 either to get disqualified or DNF'd. Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely brilliant action by the guys there. I really want to do another one.
Oh dear. And I've just realised I've got 12 notifications during that race, which is absolutely fantastic. But it's all for the FIFA stuff, actually, I think, so that's good to see anyway, because yeah, been doing that for most of this week. Let's get everyone in. Felix, Geronimo. Try and do this as quickly as I can. Matey Boy. Wonder if them two will be in a party. That could be interesting. Pelly. Raiden Wizards. Rocco. And that's it. Oh, brilliant. Right, let's invite those. And what shall I do? Let's go and do a race.
Oh,
Actually, I'll do a unranked spectator. I'll spectate it.
oh.
So,
Mr. McGinley has made us for TTLF1 tonight. I was going to try and jump in and save the day there, if needed.
dun dun dun.
But I'm not needed, so that's good. Mr. McGinley has made it.
Yeah.
TTLF1. You sent out the invites, by the way, to the interviewees.
Yeah.
I haven't joined. Anybody want to join?
Oh, I think I know why. That's because I'm not the host, am I?
Hey? Oh! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh! Dearie me. This is why I'm so used to you doing it. Goodness me.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, guys. Oh.
Actually, have I just
No wonder
joined
nobody
first?
joining. I needed to invite everyone. Oh, here we go. Here comes everyone.
Oh,
At
5 red
last,
lights
Deneen,
here.
great drive. I got same gearbox fault, lost second gear, Storm. Interesting.
Yep, down to turn 1 they go. Oh, there's been a huge crash already in this open lobby. Oh my
Oh, I'm watching this on stream now.
goodness. Oh. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, they're side by side going up. Oh no. Oh no, they're sort of.
For those of you who might be watching this race now, running down to Little, running down the thingy, Rocket was joined by the way. I made this
Yeah,
fun
oh. What a crash. Oh, anyway, right, let's turn down the volume.
Yeah, for those that are here and are watching this, this is not the league.
Thank goodness. Oh, cars absolutely everywhere. Right, let's go with the... Actually, who was actually joined? Let me have a look. Montana. Well, congratulations. Once again, the first challenge complete. Or completed for the 10th race, probably, running, that you started last in, it seems. Superb performance today, but you definitely had to work for it, making some stunning overtakes. So, yeah, how was today's race for you?
I think it went pretty well. At the start, you always have to be cautious and just wait for them to crash each other out, or just like to slow each other down, and then you can gain some positions at once. And from then on, there was one overtake after the other. I knew I had the pace, the slipstream was very strong, and I had a low drag setup, so overtakes weren't that hard, because I think a lot of people were running higher wings as well. So yeah, it was a fun race, fun overtakes, and pretty relieved that I only got one penalty, because in practice with Antina I actually got disqualified for the session.
Yeah, but I mean, yeah, after you got past Felix and he had his moment, that was it. You were just off by won the race by 11 seconds. So, I mean, did you have a favourite move that you made out on track today?
Nah, maybe the one on Felix, switching from the outside to the inside, as I usually do. People still don't cover the inside line enough, so those are the funny moves I pretty much enjoy. Yeah, and also it's way easier to overtake with classic cars, because the dirty air is so much less and more enjoyable.
Yeah, of course. But actually, what's the round one? What are we doing next
Spain,
week?
Lotus
Spain
72.
Oh, okay. So yeah, how have you practiced with the Lotus 72 cars yet? And yeah.
Yes, a little bit. It's alright, I think. It's gonna be an interesting race. Also with the strategies. We'll see.
We will see indeed. Well, I think you're pretty much favourite to win that one and the championship at the moment in the bookie. So if we did bet on F1 and TFO races, of course. But anyway, thank you very much for racing today. Congratulations once again,
Thanks.
and good luck for next week. And next up is Unseen, who finished P4, right?
Five?
P4?
P4.
P4. Yes, I had a feeling that's P4. Well, first of all, talk us through the first part of the race and trying to make your way through the field, of course, starting from the back.
It was similar to Montana, really. Just try and not be overly aggressive and just try and hold back and take it as steady as possible. But from what I could see, it was all pretty much a pretty clean start anyway, compared to other starts in Russia.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It was nice to see everyone get through the first couple of laps without any damage. But oh my goodness me. Anyway, let's ignore FC, whatever his name is. Yeah, but talk us through that battle you had with Deneen there, because that was some intense stuff with, well, throughout the majority of the second part of the race. It was very close between you guys.
Yeah, that was super enjoyable. He's got some brilliant pace as well. I think Radiant Wizards was with us at one point, and we traded places a couple of times with Radiant as well. When I was able, once Radiant dropped back and it was just the two of us, I was able to pull out a bit of a gap, and I was just over a second, and I was pretty comfortable. Then I think something happened with Silas or something. There was a yellow flag. I'd just come into the third sector, and my frame rate dropped massively. My steering wheel did a weird thing, and Deneen was right on the back of me at that point, and he was, at that point in the race, he got a bit more pace than me as well. So he chased me down for a couple of laps and finally got the overtake done. And I just tried to hang with him as best I could, try not to pick up any penalties, saved up a bit of fuel for the end, and just went rich for the last 3 or 4 laps, and nearly bottled it right on the last lap in the third sector, nearly spun. But no, he's a great driver, and it was great clean racing. It was really enjoyable.
£299.
Is that how much I win for P4?
No, I think that's how much you're worth, I think. Goodness me. Oh, goodness me. Is he back? Is he here?
Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway, just ignore that. Yeah. I think it's actually 270. But anyway, it was about the Switch. Anyway, next week, 72 Lotuses. How do you fancy your chances of trying to challenge Montana for the win, or is it just looking for podiums and consistent points for Spain?
I think with Montana in any race, you've got to give him his dues. It's a brilliant driver, so you've got to be looking at podiums and as close as you can get to him, to be honest. I've done a bit of practice in the 72 Lotus. It's going to be a long race,
Yeah.
so you've got to concentrate. It's going to drain you mentally. So just have to see. I don't think there'll be as many chances for overtaking as Montana said. The quicker cars, better brakes, you can have more fun with overtaking. So I think it's going to be interesting with the strategies and how people approach the race.
Yeah, it should be fascinating stuff, and of course, the slowest car in the game, 72 Lotus. So should be a very long one, maybe even longer than Singapore probably. But anyway, congratulations on P4 today, and all the best, of course, for next week's race of round 1 of this championship.
Thank you very much, and congratulations to Montana from the back to the front. That's a brilliant drive, and Deneen, hats off to him. Great driver.
Yeah, of course, and congratulations to all the others. But one person now I can't really say congratulations to is Rocco, I think, who's next up, who didn't have a good race. But first, talk us through the first part of the race anyway. How did it go out there for you?
Awfully. I like my start, because I run a full traction control because I'm a noob. I got the worst start possible, because in these cars, if you didn't have no traction control, then you literally just can't get any sort of momentum out of a corner.
Yeah.
So yeah, I was rolling about for a bit. And I think I was battling with, there was about 5 of us, really close. It was me, Geronimo, Silas, Berra, I think was there as well. And yeah, I think that got a bit bargy. Everyone started hitting each other at some point. I don't know if you caught it on stream, but it got a bit,
I think we did. Yeah, some bits of it. Anyway.
There was this corner that we tried to go 3 wide. Me, Pellet, no, it was me, Geronimo, and Silas, and then I think I hit Geronimo or something. So I was trying to avoid not spinning everyone out. Yeah, but that was basically my whole race.
Yeah. Yeah, because it was a very lonely second part of the race, and well, you even had time to do donuts at the end, but nothing really to celebrate for, really, unfortunately today.
I think I let people through, alright? Lap cars. I think that's
Oh
not a
yeah,
takeout.
yeah, that was
I got good at that.
that was
I
fine.
got good at getting laps in the end.
But hopefully you
Yeah,
won't
that was
have
it.
to be doing that at all for this season when it actually begins. So
I won't
yeah.
be doing it at all.
Well, speaking of which, how are your chances then for next week's race?
There's 0% chance of me turning up.
Oh yeah. Oh,
Oh
sorry, I
yeah.
forgot. Uh, oh well.
I was just joining these for a bit of fun, so what to do, so. Well, I can do them, so.
Yeah. Well. Anyway, I wish all the best, of course, and hopefully this bad luck kind of run that you're
Ooh,
having at the moment with
what did you say?
Start, but when you get a chance,
what?
go back and watch that. James was in the commentary box last night, I believe, with Jack. Is that how
You mentioned me. You mentioned me on stream. Haha.
Okay. Anyway, so yeah. Yeah. Hopefully, you do well in the next one and try and get rid of this bad luck that you're experiencing now with, of course, what happened yesterday. So yeah, all the best for whatever next race you do, whether that's GT Sport or yeah, something else maybe.
We might be B-League on Saturday.
Oh yeah.
Has any punishment been given out, or anything happened over yesterday's crash? Any clue what's gonna happen? Or
Well, not yet, but
just-
not yet, but obviously there's one person who has taken the blame for it, and yeah, we all know who that is. It's Blizzard. So.
He must have got caught in the grass to do that. He must have.
Yeah, I mean, if you look 5 minutes from the end of the stream, you can see from his onboard, because I looked at a replay of exactly what happened to him, and actually it was Bomb Planter. Now Bomb Planter wasn't the one to cause the incident. It was Bomb Planter moving slightly to the right, and Blizzard thought he was going to come all the way to the right, as of course the overspeed difference is quite significant between the two cars, and Blizzard just, yeah, got on the grass, and that was it. So, yeah. But actually, I do believe that's it. So, unless there's someone else, oh, there is. It's Pelly. Can't forget Pelly. Well, Pelly, how was your first part of the race? If you are here. Oh, you are here. Hello, hello.
The whole day for me to take it off or something. It took some... I did not want to scratch it. Well, not scratch it. Do you know when you take it off and then there's some paper? Yeah. That.
third sector? I'll give you the third sector. It's not exciting.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, guess that's unfortunate. Oh my goodness me. What on earth is happening?
Oh, I didn't want to watch.
Oh damn. Yeah, that's a bit of chaos going on there. But anyway, without, of course, the things that happened to you, what did you think you could get a podium today? Yeah, and looking forward to next week, of course. 72 Lotuses around Spain. What are you aiming for? Yeah. Oh. Well, do you think like a podium could be on the cards?
He's having your
Potential.
uncle.
Oh yeah, I love using Tesco Fresh.
Yeah, well, commiserations, I guess, because you know it could have been, you could have got a podium today, but it's only a test race, so yeah, no points awarded today. It's awarded next week for the next 14 or so weeks. So yeah, good luck then for next week, and yeah, thanks for racing today. And with that, it's time for some announcements about what's happening. From
Have you got any announcements to go fast?
well, of course, we've got a race tomorrow and a race Saturday, and you've got races on GT Sport on Sunday. So yeah, I'll be there for those, except for GT Sport if that's running on Sunday. But yeah, tune in for those. We might also be having a fun race, of course, on Monday for the FRL
Maybe
guys.
Thursday next week as well.
And oh yeah, because we won't have a thingy, would we?
Yeah, we're only on Tuesdays next week.
Ah. Interesting. Well, yeah, I'll try and come up with another wacky idea for that.
I know what I need to say now with the sign-ups.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
The announcements, even.
Yeah.
Right. First off, F1 sign-ups. Now this is not classic car. This is the official F1 sign-ups. As I think I alluded to earlier on in the chat, we are going to be we're going to be releasing the sign-ups on Monday. They're going to be released, hopefully, around midday on Monday. So links will be put. We're going to be modernising things. You don't have to ask Paul Boy this time for your cars and whatever.
Yeah.
What's going to be happening is we're going to have our traditional Google Forms approach. I've recently added questions about Discord and Twitter into the sign-up form, so they're now in there, integrated in. Sign-up form is ready to go. It's just the rules and regulations that we're working on at the minute. But yes, sign-ups will open on Monday, hopefully around midday, maybe about 1 o'clock, ideally. But they will be out on Monday. I promise you that they will be out on Monday. And as part of these sign-ups, I can give you a bit more detail about what will happen in the sign-ups. So, the sign-ups obviously open on Monday. We're expecting the sign-ups to close on the 15th of March. Now, it is the last Friday for A-League, I do believe. So we're going to close them there. So it gives us, I think, 2 weeks of sign-ups. What then is going to happen, I may just add the sign-ups, by the way. The following things will be tested. I can exclusively reveal this now live on stream. So we've got time trial times. You're going to be, each driver that signed up will be evaluated on 4 different things. They're going to be evaluated on time trial times. This is where drivers will set 3 time trial laps around the following tracks. So get your pens and paper out, or get your iPhone out, or whatever you've got. So, it's not Belgium, it's not Bahrain and Belgium this time for your time trial times. This season, it is Spain and Austria in the dry, and Japan in the wet. Had to put a wet time in there just so we get a good set of data there. So we've got essentially one short track, one medium track, one long track. That's how I've planned it out. Drivers will be able to use either the Ferrari or the Mercedes. Don't bother using anything else because you won't count. The times won't count. Once lap times have been set, drivers should then send screenshots of their lap times to the league coordinators. So say, for example, me and Bullboy are the chief league coordinators for that. So send your screenshots of your times to them. You've got to try and improve your time that you've already set on the leaderboards, if you have set times on the leaderboards already. This will partly make up who we expect to run in what league according to the structure. So that's the pace angle covered. We are then going to be launching something brand new, and now Jack and Bullboy are probably thinking, what the hell's this? We're going to be running connection testing. So once again, like the time trial times, drivers should send a screenshot of their connection test through speedtest.net. The link will be provided on Monday. Please use the London UK based server, as that is the server that we're running off going into the season ahead. Screenshots should be either sent to me or Bullboy, as I've just said, either on PSN or Twitter. And connection testing, of course, will be crucial, of course, to especially the lobbies, because I know we've had problems with the lobbies recently in FRL and TFRL, where connection hasn't been the greatest. I know Rocco's been on a 1 bar previously. It's just so we know what sort of connection you're at and who will host the lobbies, essentially. That's the purpose of the connection testing. On top of that, we've got evaluation races, my favourite. And that's going to be a week-long process. So there's going to be an evaluation race hosted. We're thinking of running 3 at the minute. So say, for example, we run it Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. More details will become found about the evaluation races once the sign-ups are done. But we're hoping to commence evaluation races week commencing the 25th of March. So that's the Monday to the Friday, the day we leave the EU.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun. And drivers will be allocated into evaluation races based on their time trial laps. So your time trial laps will form a base average time across all 3 times. They'll be added up together, divided by 3. That'll be your average time. So what we're hoping to do is try and get drivers within around 1.5 seconds, 2 seconds of each other, according to the time trial times, and then put them into corresponding evaluation races. And that, of course, will depend on the amount of sign-ups we receive. So if we get 30 sign-ups, we'll only run 2. If we get more sign-ups, like, say, 60, 70, 80, which we could reach, we'll have to run more evaluation races in that week. And also added with the evaluation races, there'll be a further... your fastest lap that you set in your evaluation time will also count towards your driver placement. That is something brand new that's going to be brought in as well. And then factoring in... and then the final thing is any previous race performances. So me and Bullboy will consult each other, have a look at the race data from each season that you've competed in either FRL or TFRL. Have a look, see where people are at, see if they've improved, and then see where they're going to be going forward. And they'll only be considered if drivers have raced 50% or more of the races in a calendar. So 21 races, you'd have to have competed at least 11 times for you to be counted.
Yeah.
So anyone that's less than 11, you're not getting featured on that. So don't worry about that if you're in that bottom bracket. But that is that's how the sign-ups are going to work. Anyways, and that is it really. Also in the sign-ups form are your car choices. So if you've got a teammate in mind, be sure to message them this weekend. Make sure the same car choices are there, and hopefully we can give you the car that you want. I think that covers the F1 basis.
Fantastic.
The sign-up, certainly.
Yeah, I mean, if anyone has any questions, we'll of course
I'll have it
try
in
and
comments.
answer them, and also of course in Discord you can leave something there. We got a
Discord,
site.
Twitter.
Geronimo, yes we do. First time running the track. Oh, that was from ages ago, wasn't it? I think.
Oh yeah. Hopefully there will be a website coming up as well. I know FOL's literally just gone through creating one, but hopefully there'll be a website including a forum. I'm going to try and push for a local domain to host the website, and all the results and everything will be stored on there, and then we'll have like a team of contributors to that. Something I need to discuss with you guys though in more detail. So that's a bit of an exclusive to everyone.
Dun dun dun. Very interesting information.
Oh yeah, Dirt Rally comes out next Tuesday. If you are getting or thinking about getting Dirt Rally, and if you haven't signed up to the Dirt Rally League that we're going to be running, make sure you do. I can give a bit more of an update on that as well, because I've prepared some stuff for the Dirt Rally 2.0 League. And for now, we're only going to be running one league, but it's going to be a Rallycross Championship.
Dun dun dun.
That is right. It's a Rallycross Championship. Format and everything will be released at a later date, but we are going to be running a Rallycross Championship. There are going to be heats, semi-finals and finals. Now I won't go into detail about this because everyone probably wants to get off and everywhere and stuff like that. But the heats, semi-finals and the final, don't worry if you are in, say, a losers final. We're going to be having winners final and losers final, so the top 6 will go into the winners final, the bottom 6 will go into the losers final once they're completed through the semi-finals, of course. I'll explain more.
Yeah.
It's a bit difficult. I'm trying to get my head around it still.
Is it like
It's a bit difficult to
brackets?
explain. Yeah, essentially it's like brackets. What we're hoping is we're going to be having heats run on a week, and I think it's going to be the week commencing the Monday 18th of March, but specific date will be confirmed because of the sign-ups. Semi-finals will then run the week after, on the 25th of March, which is the same week as F1 starts. And then the winners and losers final will be hosted the week after that, on the week commencing the 1st of April. So April Fool's Day, we could be seeing action in Dirt Rally 2.0.
Indeed, as a V12 man says, Guten Tag in the comments, so Guten Tag
Guten Morgen, my German fellow.
to him too, because he is he's going to Germany, isn't he?
He is?
Yeah,
he's in Germany, isn't he? I think he's in Germany.
Oh.
Oh yeah, he said he's on the flight, but oh yeah, you can't have stuff on.
Oh my god, it's like 3 wide out the final corner. Goodness me. Go on, Rocco!
Doing it.
Oh
No.
my goodness. But yeah, is there anything
Oh,
else?
yeah, he's still like that.
Is there any other things we need to-
A-League, B-League tomorrow.
Yes.
Put down if you're going to be attending or not. B-League's not tomorrow, by the way, it's Saturday. May just confirm that now. We're in America. The standings are out on Discord. I'll put them up on Twitter tomorrow morning, if you haven't got access to the Discord. But I can say that I'll actually get the top 5 up for A-League. And just to take you through how tight it actually is. Wise League on top, 225 points. Matt Tibos on 183. Lyronix on 156. X3 on 146. And Matthias on 121. That's your top 5 for A-League. And be sure to comment to join us 7 o'clock tomorrow. as we'll be running things. I don't have a clue who's going to be hosting.
Bum, bum, bum.
Something gets sorted out like a couple of hours before nowadays. I might try and get Montana to host, to be honest. This week, just purely because the connection was quite stable there tonight.
Oh yeah. Oh, there's been a huge crash. Oh,
Been what?
oh, there's been a crash. Don't worry. It's, just.
Oh, okay. So, any questions about what I've said? Go back on the stream and have a look at what we've said. More will become clear on Monday. So keep an eye out on Twitter. I'll give you access to the slides I'm creating, Ballboy. And you can stick that on the FRL Twitter as well.
Indeed.
And then we can get the show on the road regarding F1 Season 3. Or Season 9, or whatever we're going to be calling it. I haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that is pretty much everything from my end. Oh, I'm sorry, Project Cars 2. I did get asked this by Onyx Mur. Project Cars 2, hopefully late March, early April, same time as F1, I would say, would begin. Project Cars. I will put some more detail into my documentation this weekend.
Indeed. Lovely jubbly.
Will there
That's
be
it, I think.
sign-ups?
That's it.
Yeah, sign-ups and everything will be released. I'd say more in the next couple of weeks. There'll be updates, periodic updates about that. Oh,
Lovely.
Superheroes just tweeted actually. Just seen this. I would like to say thank you to all the people after what I said 3 days ago about his baby daughter that sadly passed away. For anyone that didn't know. Great to see a lot of support, and I've been training, even working out to improve myself. Hope to see myself back in TFRL and FRL, and possibly another league, which he still has a secret to reveal.
Oh.
So it seems like Superhero's back. You might want to change your Twitter, Superhero, if you are watching. Isidore have disbanded now.
Yeah.
You might not. You might not see anyone there anymore. That's the problem. He's essentially going to be left in charge, I think, of Isidore now.
Oh dear. Ah.
Goodness me. But that's a positive update anyways from the Superhero. And
Yeah.
And plus, he was curious about the FIFA League, Ballboy.
Oh, he was. I wasn't quite sure if he'd want to sign up.
Get
I
him
mean, if
signed
he's
up.
available,
get
then
him signed up.
yeah.
If he's
and-
available Saturday,
well,
I'd be happy to have him in B-League.
speaking of the FIFA League, at the moment it's looking like we'll have 26 competitors.
Eh?
That's right.
26?
26, and at the moment things we've got
God
1,
almighty.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 teams already confirmed, so we're just waiting for the other 16 now, or 17 depending if Super wants to join in. And even if
Get him signed up.
I might buy the game, which I wasn't actually going to do, but I might actually
Ah.
give it a go now. Because yeah, I don't know.
Right, if anybody comes across Ballboy on FIFA, God help you. Or God help him more than anything else. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's absolutely shocking.
Well, saying that, okay, the World Cup that.
Well, I mean, the only
2-1.
goals I ever get scored against from him is always headers. Isn't that right, Ballboy?
No.
Counter-attacking for me.
That is fake news, I'm afraid. I score wonderful goals against Cardiff. Anyway,
No.
that is
Yeah.
that's all with the FIFA stuff, and in fact there'll be more updates on that actually very soon.
It was a night last night. Ooh.
So actually, if you are Sizzle, Ash, Toad, V12 Man, Lewis, Jacko, Onyx UK, Candrew,
news?
Jackman, you know who you are, FIFA legend, Boastman, Rhino, Vince Heroes, Punisher, Phil Parker, or even Superhero. Please get back to me because I'm just waiting for you guys to finish up your teams, and then we can actually start. We're hoping to start actually by as early as next week if we get everyone sorted. And I've been working very hard on that to get everything done. Geronimo has put something in saying to you, Mr. Head. He says, "Are you talking about TFRL or FRL?" Well, I guess he's on about sign-ups.
We're talking about both leagues in general, because FRL are going to be technically integrating into TFRL, and we're going to see how it works for this season. We're very positive going forward. We're going to be taking a new hard line towards drivers that flaunt the rules. There's going to be a brand new super license system in place. There's going to be a brand new penalty point system in place. We're coming down hard, but it's all need to make you guys improve. So don't be scared that I've said that. But yeah, FRL integrating into TFRL. If you don't know what that means, basically we're merging, kind of thing.
Yes, we
we're going
are.
to slowly
merge.
Yeah, we're going to slowly merge over the next couple of months. And ideally, our first real full season when we've merged will be like August, September when the new game's out. But let's just trial it, see how it goes, see how it works. I'm very positive. It's a good move going forward.
Yep, and on that positive note, I believe it's time to end. Yeah, and actually there's been some breaking news in from Nintendo, for anyone who's interested. Reggie feels the guy from the Direct in June, if you remember.
Oh yeah, the American dude, yeah.
Yep. He was president of Nintendo of America for nearly 13 years. He will retire in April, on April the 15th of this year. And his replacement is, and I'm not even joking, his name is Doug Bowser.
Doug Bowser. Yeah, I've just seen that on Twitter.
Oh, okay. Well, that's news to
a man named Bowser is now the boss of Nintendo America.
You couldn't script it. You couldn't. Oh, dearie me.
Absolutely brilliant.
And yeah, on that note, thank you for watching, and until next time, goodbye.
Goodbye.
Damon Hill.
Reggie.
Devona Hill.
Reggie feels the name. I've never said that one before, but I will now. To commemorate.
Doug Bowser.
And Damon Hill. Phil Hill.
Gil Villeneuve.
Graham Hill. Damon Hill. Oh, did anyone just see that on the stream?
No.
Oh, no? That was okay. Anyway, Damon Hill.